thank you very much for spending a couple of minutes talking to me.
Firstly, thank you for inviting me.
It's great to be in Singapore. I haven't been here for 3 years. A lot of things have changed.
Yes, and the way how we work also has changed due to the pandemic.
What happened?
Okay, basically we are so used to working in the office, but due to the pandemic, the way how we work, we were working at home, and the way how we interact with our customers is totally different.
Has changed a lot, right?
Yes.
So there is a lot of new opportunities to connect with people digitally.
Yes.
Have you seen that SMB customers also decided to deploy digitalization?
I think in the Singapore context for SMB, right, our government is encouraging all the SMBs to go digital, this transformation.
Okay.
But doing this transformation for the SMB, right, there are also some challenges.
Okay.
So I think the main challenge for us, for resellers, to make things complex simple.
Simplification is one of the key,
to understand,
requests from the SMBs globally, right?
Correct, yes.
They want to take the technology, but they want to take it only if it solves a problem.
Yes, okay, because one shoe doesn't fit all. Because different SMB have different pains and wish lists as well.
What are some of the wish lists from the SMBs?
I think most important with this current situation now in terms of data, intellectual property, I think one of the main concerns is data bridging. Because some of them hold their customers' information. And this is something which it's something difficult for them to understand how to protect those information. For a small SMB, right, it takes, unlike the enterprise, you have your compliance officer. For SMB, for the business owner to understand, right, you need someone, a consultant, to fully understand where are the breaches being held.
That's what I'm hearing from the SMBs around the world. First of all, there are government regulations that are basically making it more and more difficult for the SMBs to be compliant with them because they are new.
Yes.
There's digitalization is touching everyone. Okay. And the second concern that I'm hearing about data is the data security. A lot of SMBs started to work from home, which means not so much of the protection like they had in the office.
Correct.
They had to open the firewalls and...
In terms of the protection, in terms of the assets they're using, right, where the information is coming and going is not fully protected. So that's a concern for the business owner.
How do you help them? How do you help the SMBs to properly protect themselves?
Okay, in the sense that, of course, there's various ways of going to. First thing, they have to understand where are the threats coming from, okay, in terms of education.
Correct.
Then once they understand this, right, then that's where we put the puzzle together. There's a few basically protection. For example, a basic firewall, asking them to, instead of saving the information locally, you can set up virtual. But all information are not stored local, it is saved into a virtual server, for example. So that's one way of controlling. So that's where you have your own so-called secured infrastructure.
So you're providing the training for the SMB customers, how to properly secure the data, education.
Yeah, education is very important, yeah.
Very important. Don't click on the phishing link, right?
Yes.
You provide firewall.
Yes, we do that.
And recommendations on where to store data to make sure that it's secured and protected.
Yeah, and then we also have certain tools, right, to help our customers, right, we put in place so that we can give them reports on the endpoints. How vulnerable are the endpoints?
So you not only provide the data security, but you also help them to realize the value from the data.
Correct, yes.
You provide them reporting and insights.
Give them insights, yes.
About how the data is being, how the equipment and endpoints are being used.
But all this information, when we relate to the customer, we try to make it simple. Because to a customer, if we make it too complex for the business owner, for SMB, right? Because, it's too much of information for him to digest. So you need to make complexity simple. So yet effective, yes.
That's my definition of SMB.
Yeah.
Simple, most profitable, and business opportunity.
See, again, we're in the same wavelength.
Like with most of our partners.
Thank you so much. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
All right.